What's going on with you in Cleveland?
Oh. Done, Vlad. Done. And I've been getting death threats.
You said you're officially retiring from performing in Cleveland.
With the city. Cleveland is America's Rectum. I'm done.
Yo!
That city stinks. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, I go to Cincinnati, I go to Toledo, I go to Columbus is my favorite of all the Ohios. I've done Dayton. There is a misery that hangs over that city and the people, and they bring it with them to the show.
Okay.
Like, let me tell you something, man. I've been doing comedy for 36 years, and I love when people, and I guarantee you in the comments, watch. And these will be Clevelanders that say this. They're ready for the cliche cornball shit? You just ain't funny. People love to attack your funny. You just ain't funny. Maybe if you came with better jokes, you just whack. That's why we ain't laugh. So let's do the math on this. I've been going to Cleveland for the better part of 20 years. Consistently, year after year. Why do you think that is? 'Cause I'm not funny? The last time I was there, I sold out 5 shows. Why do you think that is? 'Cause I'm not funny? For the weekend I sold out, I made 50 grand. Why do you think that is? 'Cause I'm not funny? Make that make fucking sense. That's dumb. That's almost like, those are 2 kinds of responses. Either vaginal, like a woman. When I've been with a man for a shitload of time, he dump her, the pussy no more good to him, he go, yo, I'm out. That's why you got a little dick and you can't fuck. Bitch, we was together for 8 years. You was sucking and fucking this little dick for 8 years. Or you say toddler shit. Well, if I'm a poopy head, so are you. You niggas gotta come up with better non-cliche responses than to attack my funny. The fuck out of here. I'm one of the best, nigga.
So what happened in Cleveland?
This is what they do. There's a lack of intellect and an attitude. When you go to a show and the crowd is good, here's the face you're looking at. Here's the laughs. Tear ducts, wiping tear ducts, crunching over, my abs, rubbing my temples. I got a headache. That's what I get. Here's Cleveland. You miserable motherfuckers. It's a make me laugh. Here's the difference. Everywhere else, yeah, please, make me laugh. Cleveland, make me laugh, nigga. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Well, when was the last time you had a show in Cleveland?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, what happened?
That shit. That shit. And the science that fucks you up is you go, wait a minute. I've done the same material 5 other cities. I've done this material a town over. Complete opposite reaction. What is it about this city where you motherfuckers are just miserable? And I gotta be honest, again, there's a lack of intellect. There's a mindset. And I gotta say this, when Chris Rock does his joke, I love black people. I hate niggas. If you really understand that joke, what he's saying is there's a mentality, there's a behavior, there's a mindset that you get from ghetto niggas, street niggas, versus niggas that are well-to-do, financially at a certain level, intellectually at a certain level. It's like the difference between the Huxtables and the Good Times. What was the Evans? There's the Huxtables and there's the Evans. Mm-hmm. Some people, brownstone, well-to-do, mom and dad at the crib, doctor, lawyer. There's an intellect versus the projects, the ghetto, the hood. And hood niggas, ghetto niggas, sagging niggas, bonnet wearers, they lack intellect. Which is why you get this.
Right, but that is not unique to Cleveland.
It's ghettos everywhere.
So you don't perform in other ghetto cities?
Yes, I have. Wait. You asked me a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Like the Baltimore Comedy Factory.
Okay, there you go.
It's very...
Baltimore is ghetto.
Yeah, but that audience, that crowd, not as bad as Cleveland.
Okay.
I'm telling you, dude, you know what? And
what about Oakland, for example? That's one
Oakland
of my cities.
could be, but again...
Yeah, I love Oakland, but Oakland goes off the chain.
Let me try to make you understand
this. The only In-N-Out burger that's ever closed down in the history of In-N-Out was in Oakland.
This is how bad Cleveland is. You ready? When you go to the Funny Bone, there's a patio connected to the club.
Okay.
overlooks the water. You can see the fish are dead. The fish don't want to live in Cleveland. There's turned upside down fish lab. The fish don't want to live. I'm dead ass, man. When the Cavs were in the playoffs with LeBron, how ABC would do that bum, 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 during the commercial break, whether it was the Cavs versus, let's say, Miami. They'll do the aerial shot of Miami coming back from the commercial break to say, hey, we're in Miami. And you see the beautiful aerial skyscrapers, the water. When they would cut to Cleveland, they would show that same water I'm talking about, but they would shoot it at an angle where you couldn't see the fish. They would shoot it from a distance to make it look nice, but if they would have tilted that camera ever so slightly, nothing but dead fish. It's like sometimes when you look at porn or you look at a dirty magazine, if a white girl with no ass is shot at a certain angle, bent over, she look like she got a fat ass, when really flat as notebook paper. So you can trick shit with camera angles. I'm telling you, tilt that camera a little bit more, dead fish in the water. Cleveland is miserable. I'm done.